shocked that I got that letter because I thought that there had been a turning point, and I hope that there still has been.
A letter from Baltimore's top prosecutor indicates he'll cut ties with the mayor's Office of Neighborhood Safety and Engagement, and that is causing a stir at City Hall. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kai Jackson.
And I'm Mary Bubala. Fox 45's Mackenzie Frost questioned Mayor Scott about what's going on between the two leaders.
That's right. She joins us live from the newsroom with details. Mackenzie?
Yeah, Kai and Mary, in the 7-page letter from the city state's attorney, Ivan Bates, he outlined several issues that he has with the mayor's Office of Neighborhood Safety and Engagement. He says that his office cannot be associated with the activities from MONSE, and now Mayor Brandon Scott is responding. The back and forth between Baltimore's top two leaders continues. This time, City State's Attorney Ivan Bates outlining several concerns in this 7-page letter penned December 2nd to Mayor Brandon Scott, obtained by Fox 45 News through a public records request. Bates says his office is cutting ties with the mayor's Office of Neighborhood Safety and Engagement, or MONSE, an agency he says is cloaked in secrecy. Bates argues MONSE doesn't share information about juvenile offenders involved in the Sidestep program, which was a pilot diversion effort. The top prosecutor also taking issue with Safe Streets, writing, "The veil of secrecy surrounding Safe Streets makes it difficult for the city and his prosecutors to understand the exact nature of the work being provided by these violence interrupters." Bates telling the mayor his office has been kept in the dark about the fact that MONSE offers assistance to victims and witnesses, which can lead to complications. Wednesday,
Thank you all for joining us.
we questioned Mayor Scott on the major shakeup and some of Bates's concerns. Did you know that MONSE was offering incentives to victims and witnesses of crimes without revealing that information to the state's attorney's office? That was one of the things that was outlined in the letter from Mr. Bates to you. He argues that it could jeopardize the criminal cases that his office was bringing forward.
So I'll start here, Mackenzie. I provided a full response via letter to the state's attorney this morning, asking him first to reconsider and providing him with responses to the concerns that he raised. But when you talk about victim services, let me just say this. My priority is making sure that folks who need services receive them. We're not hiding information from the state's attorney's office about victims for cases that I just want folks to know this, that follow the normal process for SAO and BPD and MONSE only steps in when BPD and the state's attorney's office victim services are unable to.
Through another public records request, Fox 45 News obtained a copy of Mayor Scott's response to Bates. The mayor admits no agency is perfect, and we welcome good faith engagement on how to improve our operations. He argues Bates is the one who canceled meetings with MONSE and the police department to go over victim services in October. When it comes to the Sidestep program, Bates argues the participants were being paid instead of going to court for offenses they were accused of committing, something the mayor does not explicitly dispute in his response. He says the funding was an incentive offered by organizations to get young people to participate in their programming and were not part of the pilot program design. The mayor seemingly most concerned about the Group Violence Reduction Strategy, or GVRS.
Today, we had our GVRS strategic management team meeting, as they do every other week. It's unfortunate the state's attorney's office was not there, but other partners were. And while we are in a better position than we've ever been with public safety, I will not allow anything to distract us from that work.
Mayor Scott says keeping Bates' office involved in GVRS is crucial, especially as he prepares to expand citywide. But Bates maintains GVRS cases make up less than 5% of the cases his office prosecutes each year. Ultimately, the mayor says he did not see Bates' complaints coming, even though the top prosecutor has been talking about the problems with MONSE for months. Bates firing back in response to the mayor, saying he recognizes the role of collaboration and the shared goal of reducing violence. However, he says the mayor did not address his core concerns, adding, "It appears from your response that you do not fully appreciate the gravity of the issues that have been created by MONSE that were raised in my original letter." The state's attorney's office has an ethical responsibility to victims, witnesses, and defendants, according to Bates, that MONSE does not. The public defender's office has been notified of possible gaps in discovery, according to Bates, due to information about victims that MONSE hasn't shared with the state's attorney's office. While Mayor Scott calls Bates's decisions inexplicable, Bates says they are to maintain the integrity of the criminal justice system. Now, sources tell me that these two leaders may decide to have a meeting sometime before the end of the year, but so far a date has yet to be set. Live in the newsroom, Mackenzie Frost, Fox 45 News.
I'm Mary Bubala. Thank you for watching. Here's another video for you to watch. Also take some time to subscribe to our YouTube channel.